America, a land of dreams, challenges, and change, from a world of native peoples to a modern global power. The story of the United States is filled with discovery, conflict, hope, and progress. Today, let's take a quick journey through American history from the very beginning to the nation we know today. Before colonization, long before Europeans arrived, the Americas were home to millions of indigenous peoples. They built great civilizations like the Maya, Aztec, and Inca in the south, and many tribes such as the Cherokee, Sioux, and Navajo in the north. Each had their own cultures, languages, and traditions. This was their land, a vast, living world full of forests, rivers, and mountains. Colonization. In the late 1400s, explorers from Europe came searching for new lands and riches. Christopher Columbus reached the Americas in 1492. Soon after, the Spanish, French, Dutch, and English built colonies. By the 1600s, English settlers had arrived on the East Coast, places like Jamestown, Virginia, and Plymouth, Massachusetts. They faced hard winters, disease, and conflict, but over time, 13 colonies grew along the Atlantic coast. Independence. By the mid-1700s, the colonists were unhappy. They paid taxes to the British king but had no voice in government. This led to protests and, finally, the American Revolution in 1775. In 1776, they declared independence with the Declaration of Independence, written by Thomas Jefferson. After years of fighting, the colonies won. In 1783, the United States of America was born, a new nation built on freedom and democracy, growth and conflict. In the 1800s, America grew quickly. People moved west, searching for land and opportunity. The country bought and conquered new territories, from the Louisiana Purchase to California. But deep divisions grew, especially over slavery. The Civil War began in 1861 between the North and the South. After 4 long years, the North won, and slavery ended. President Abraham Lincoln called for unity and healing, though it would take generations to achieve. The 20th century. The 1900s brought technology, wars, and change. America became a world power after World War I and World War II. Factories, cars, and airplanes transformed daily life. But there were also struggles, the Great Depression, and the fight for civil rights led by heroes like Martin Luther King Jr. In the 1960s, Americans marched for equality, and in 1969, they reached the moon. It was an age of both conflict and progress, from the Cold War to the rise of the computer age. The modern era. In the 21st century, America remains a nation of innovation and diversity. It faces challenges, political divisions, climate change, and global competition. Yet it continues to attract people from all over the world, drawn by education, freedom, and opportunity. From native nations to space exploration, from slavery to civil rights, America's history is a journey of struggle, courage, and hope. It reminds us that a nation's strength comes not only from power but from its people, and their endless dream to build a better future.